I'm Morgan Murphy. I work at Hermann Henry Eyecare as an associate optometrist. I have been so impressed with MaximEyes. The technology is incredible. They're always coming up with new and exciting things that make my life so much easier, make our staff's lives easier. So we've really been able to grow and increase our practice volume and satisfaction of our patients and our staff with all the technology that we've been provided. With all of the new AI technology, one of my favorite things has been how easy my patient encounters have become. So between customizable workflows, code complete, and now we just got the AI Scribe, it's very, very cool technology. I'm able to go in with a patient, wear a recording device. The AI Scribe will record the entire encounter for me. It'll write up a transcript, and then it'll create a SOAP note from the encounter, and click a couple buttons and my chart's done, and I get to go home at the end of the day and not chart anymore. So our efficiency has really increased from start to finish with patient encounters. So patients are able to schedule online, which saves our staff time. They can cancel their appointments, they can reschedule, they can get sent their patient paperwork. So again, data entry is already complete when a patient shows up. There's the new IntelliScan where we can scan their driver's license and their information is imported into our system. Super efficient for our staff members. And then in the encounter, we've increased efficiency with code complete, customizable encounters. And now also the AI Scribe has really increased our patient numbers without putting a burden on our staff or our office resources. Our increase has been pretty significant. We have 3 doctors. We've each added about 3 or 4 patients a day. So we're talking, 15, 20 patients a week, sometimes more, sometimes less. But that's a huge, huge number when you add it up, 4 weeks a month and then 12 months out of the year. We've been able to do that consistently without any issues. So EVA Billing Assistant has been really cool for our practice. We've been able to pull insurances, authorize insurances, and then there's the integrated payment system. At the end, when the patient is checking out, we can send them a link to pay their bill. We can pay the bill right away. It applies to the account ledger right while the patient's standing there. We have tap to pay. We have all the cool stuff, so it makes it really efficient for us. So one of the nicest features about MaximEyes.com is that the encounters are customizable completely. You can customize them per provider. You can change the flow to be however you want it to be. We have changed our flow so that a tech can come in and work with our patients, and they only have to click on 1 or 2 things, and then they're in and out of the room. But you can change anything, you can change all of the elements. So that's been really great for us because the workflow is catered to us and makes us that much more efficient. The MaximEyes support team is phenomenal. They are super responsive. They have always fixed any concerns that we have or responded to any questions that we have. There's the training modules within the system. We've hired new staff members and they've been trained within a day or 2 up and running. That's amazing. And fortunately, we don't have to use the support system very often because everything works so efficiently. But when we do, there's an instantaneous answer and usually a very quick solution to any small little bugs that come up. We've been very, very happy with that. The patient engagement features are really, really cool. We can set up text message reminders for any type of appointment, send them out to patients. We used to send postcards, so we've saved so much time and money not sending postcards anymore. Also, we can customize any messages that we send patients. So we like to add cool little graphics, tell them happy birthday, send out messages for holidays, things like that. But in those, we have included the new online scheduling links. So now patients can just click those links, go on and schedule. We're filling our schedules where we used to have openings the day before. People are logging in at 10 o'clock at night and taking appointments the next day. So it's been really, really cool for us. But it's great to be able to communicate with patients via text message. Many patients prefer that at this point. It's easier to get a hold of people. You're not playing phone tag. A lot of people don't listen to their voicemails or call us back. So they respond to text messages very readily. So that's nice to be able, and we can also mass communicate with people. For example, hopefully nothing ever happens, but office emergency, we have to close, we don't have power. We can mass send a message out to everyone in the schedule that day and then get everyone rescheduled very, very quickly. I do know that patients have expressed how happy they are with being able to text us now to communicate. They don't have to make phone calls in the middle of their day. And then another nice feature, again, is that we get to send out those reminders. So our recalls have been excellent. We're getting return patients year to year scheduled on time. So very, very cool features there. So the image management software is really, really cool. We have an OCT, an Optomap, a visual field, a couple other things, and all of those images will pull into one system. Very, very cool to be able to see all of those images, compare years past. Very efficient. EVA Scribe is really, really cool. It's been one of my favorite new features. So I wear a small recording device. I go in with a patient, do my normal exam, talk about what my findings are, and then EVAA Scribe will transcribe our interaction, and then it will create a SOAP note from that interaction, and I can finalize the data, click a couple things, and then finalize it, and my encounter is done. Very cool, very efficient. And the nice thing about the EVAA Scribe is that they've actually trained it to optometric data. So they've collected a lot of things and trained their AI so that there are optometric data points that make sense for us. So CD ratios and terms that we normally use in our eye world that are super specific to optometry, ophthalmology. So it's a very, very smart system. IntelliScan's a really cool feature that's new to us. So we can scan driver's license, insurance card, and the patient data is pulled automatically in the chart. The AI reads it and enters that data for our staff. They love it. They can scan something and they don't have to type. There's no mistyping. It's really, really cool. Super efficient, very accurate. Electronic prescribing is another one of my favorite features. Very cool that we can go in, click a little button, prescribe medications. It'll save our favorites, save our pharmacies. So it has made that very, very efficient to be able to prescribe medications to our patients, and everything gets, again, sent electronic, so there's no papers to mess with, and it's there for the patient ready for them. Another few of my favorite features is when patients check out, there's the automatic payment posting, which has been very good for us and our staff. We used to spend hours at the end of the day reconciling our books and making sure that everything matched. Now we already have the bill pulled through, the patient taps their card, everything gets applied to the ledger, everything's super accurate, matches, easy peasy for our staff. At the end of the encounter, when we check a patient out, the patient will receive a message from us asking for a review. It's great because it will give them the option of whether they had a positive experience or a negative experience, and we are able to see all of these. So the negative experiences, fortunately, we don't have many of those, but it will pop up as attention needed in our EHR, so we can reach out to that patient and see how we can resolve that for them. But the cool thing is the positive reviews and the reviews that we've gotten, they have options to go on Facebook or Google. They're prompted to do these things. Our Google reviews are through the roof now. We've seen so many new Google reviews in such a positive way that we've grown by a couple hundred reviews of Google, and our Google reviews have been boosted. It's been really, really cool to have that technology and have that option that patients get this message and encourage them to help us out and tell everyone what a great experience they had with us. So if someone were looking for a new EHR today, I would say do your due diligence. Make sure that you're working with a company that cares about you. Make sure you're working with a company that has great tech support. MaximEyes.com has been amazing for us. It is so optometry, driven. It's customized to us, created for us. The tech support team is absolutely incredible. We've never had anything bad to say about it. It's just been a very positive experience for us. And I would say, if you're looking for a new HR, just make sure that you have a team that's there for you and that cares about you and that wants to stay on the forefront of technology, because this is really, really cool stuff.